Hello, and welcome back to Too Many Books. My name is Sean, and today we have a Lividian Publications unboxing, which is going to feature a ton of foam. Look at that. 1 piece of foam, 2 pieces of foam, 3 pieces of foam, book itself, Carrie's Legacy, with probably another 3 pieces of foam underneath it. Lots of foam. Essentially, Brian had to buy foam in bulk. And as such, he went with the size of the larger titles. So when it came time to ship Carrie's Legacy, he was using foam for larger titles. Oh, we also have a Lividian magnet, which is pretty exciting. Magnets! How do they work? We also have a bookmark, which I think he added late to the game. This was originally not supposed to have, or it was originally just, what was it? Like, it was originally supposed to have a bookmark, and then he ended up adding it because Francois Vaillancourt's artwork is spectacular. So this is Carrie's Legacy, revisiting Stephen King's Girl with a Frightening Power, edited by Brian James Freeman and Richard Chizmar. Of course, featuring the die-cut slipcase that one expects with a Lividian Publications title. This is a 50th anniversary celebration of the novel that started it all for Stephen King. Features a whole bunch of essays. Look at all those essay writers, as well as a whole bunch of artwork. Look at all the artwork people. So I know, being a legacy tribute volume featuring a bunch of nonfiction probably isn't everybody's piece of cake, cup of tea. But hell, I enjoy it. So here we have, it was limited to a number of however many pre-orders came in. And apparently there's 1,119 pre-orders, because that's the number of copies. Unnumbered, because that would just be madness. Signed by Brian James Freeman, Richard Chizmar, and Francois Vaillancourt, who is almost like the resident in-house artist for Lividian. Nothing wrong with that. He is an exceptional artist, and I love his work. So, I know all of the artwork... Oh, the artwork is in color. Cool. I'll say all the artwork is going to be in the back of the volume. As we dive in, I know it does feature a introduction by Stephen King, which is a republication. I believe this was from the Cemetery Dance edition. Oh no, it's even older than that. It's from 1999. Before we dive into a bunch of essays showing their author's appreciation for Carrie, the impact Carrie has had on them, perhaps a deep dive into Carrie, the psychology of Carrie. Who's to say, other than these authors. An honest look at Carrie, seditious, that Stephen King, be corruptive, I tell you, beware, by Craig Davidson, also known as Nick Cutter. I'm excited to dive in. Oh yeah, Philip Fracassi, I Am Wormwood. So if you have a copy of this, you can, see it for the next time you possibly run into Fracassi, get him to sign that copy. I mean, you can do that with all these authors, really. Craig Davidson is right across the border. I'll have to go track him down, see if I can get him to sign a copy for me. Caitlin R. Kiernan. But let's dive into the artwork in the back here. What is this? Oh, look at that. Look at all those notations and footnotes. That is incredible. So there is a lettered edition for this as well. And I know the lettered edition is just honestly batshit crazy. I don't know why Brian James Freeman did to himself. The lettered edition features like high quality art prints. Like, I don't even know if they're in the book. It might just be its own separate portfolio of the art prints, and each art print is signed by the artist, which is really cool, but sounds like an absolute logistical nightmare. So, all the power to them. I mean, these printings are all right. I mean, it's nothing too fancy. It's almost reminiscent of what Grimoke used to do, where it's not really like it's like a full color plate. It's just kind of printed on the regular same old paper. You are still getting it in full color, but it's not going to be the same quality as the lettered editions from Lividian. I can't even compare it to the other numbered Lividian titles, because those are usually printed in grayscale as opposed to the lettereds, which are printed in full color. So it looks like we have the artwork on the front, and then the artist bio on the back. Glenn Chadbourne's does translate really nicely here, because his going with the black and white style. I know Chadbourne's a little bit of a divisive artist. Some people don't like him for what, his eagerness to do a bunch of artwork for Stephen King editions, but let me tell you, when you get some nice full color artwork from Glenn Chadbourne, it absolutely kicks ass. Case in point, the new Halloween title from Earthling by Keelan Patrick Burke, full color Glenn Chadbourne dust jacket artwork, and it looks great. Or Boys in the Valley, looks spectacular. Tomislav Takulin, right there. Some really badass artwork here, you know. I know Brian James Freeman put out the call. Oh, and then almost comic book style from Charles Wilson III. Charles Paul Wilson, who's, you know, worked quite a bit with Joe Hill, who is Stephen King's kid. So like I said, not everybody's cup of tea, but I like a nice tribute volume. I like a nice Lividian volume, and you get both in one here with Carrie's Legacy. Will we perhaps get future titles that kind of do the same treatment for other Stephen King books as they reach their 50th anniversary? I don't know. What's the next one? Salem's Lot will be the next one hitting the 50th anniversary, so we'll see what happens. Are we going to get Barlow's Legacy, following up Carrie's Legacy? I guess time will tell. But anyways, if you're not a fan of this one, Lividian does have plenty of other great titles that are worth checking out. I have a whole playlist of them here on my channel that you can watch and see, including, hopefully, fingers crossed, a lettered grab bag from Lividian. That's kind of up in the air. So as I'm recording this the same day a lettered grab bag went on sale. And because I was like, you know what, there's a payment plan where you could like pay over several months. And I'm like, you know what, I might as well use that. You know, kind of spread. My wallet hurts from Dune. From Centipede and a couple other titles. So I was like, I'm going to spread it out for a couple months. So I bought it. I bought the, I was going to say, like, I was like, is this missing some of the foiling? Or like some, no, like, is that excess foil? No, that's actually in the design of the title here. You can see little marks there. So anyways, I did order the lettered grab bag with this payment plan to, just like I said, spread the payment out. Why not? And I got the confirmation that the payment plan went through, but I didn't get a confirmation from Lividian, which is weird because I usually get both. And then I went on my account on Lividian's website, and it wasn't in my orders. So I think there was a computer glitch. So I might not have a lettered grab bag coming my way, which it's fine as well. It's all about being a vigilant patron of Brian James Freeman's Patreon to get a notice of these grab bags. But we'll see what happens. My wallet will be fine if I didn't get it, but my heart would hurt, But hey, it happens. More interesting is if I didn't get it, canceling the damn payment plan, because those bastards want their money. And I'm like, well, you didn't work properly. I blame your site for not working properly. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I emailed Brian, so I'll probably have an update by the time this actually gets uploaded in a day or two, because I still have to upload Dune. But anyways, we'll see what happens. If I have an update, I'll put it in the description below. So thank you guys very much for watching. I have a whole playlist of Lividian titles on the channel, of unboxings, including a bunch of ARC's upcoming titles, and some lettered editions, mostly numbered editions. I do at least one book review a week. Once I've read the essays within this, I will do a full book review on it. So be sure to check that out. Plus plenty of other unboxings between here and there. So thank you guys very much for watching. Check out Lividian. Be sure to subscribe to Brian James Freeman's Patreon, even if it's just the free level. Definitely worth it. And we'll see you around next time.